Good day everyone, I'm Remelyn Bucoy and I'll be discussing the following terms. So first is let's discuss about cultural studies. So the word cultural studies is a mashup of different subjects like sociology, anthropology, and history. It's not just about popular culture, it's about how culture is made and changes over time. Stuart Hall kick-started this field in the UK in 1968. Two big ideas in cultural studies are cultural construction, saying that important cultural traits are made up by society, and hegemony, which talks about how one group dominates others. Overall, cultural studies help us understand how culture shapes us and how we shape culture. So next is biographical criticism. So the biographical criticism is a type of literary analysis that looks at how an author's life influences their writing. It's been around since the Renaissance but was heavily used by Samuel Johnson in the 18th century. However, it faced criticism from the new critics in the 20th century who thought it oversimplified understanding literature. Despite this, it's still used, especially in studying authors like Charles Dickens and F. Scott Fitzgerald. Next is psychological or psychoanalytic or the Freudian theory. In simple terms, Freud's theory suggests that human behavior is influenced by unconscious memories, thoughts, and urges. This theory also proposes that the psyche comprises three egos, such as the id, the ego, and the superego. The id is entirely unconscious while the ego operates in the conscious mind. The superego operates both unconsciously and consciously. Freud's theory says that our actions are shaped by hidden memories and desires we are not aware of. He split the mind into three parts: the id or the hidden part, the ego or the part we're aware of, and the superego or the mix of both. So basically, Freud thought our unconscious mind drives a lot of what we do even if we don't realize it. So moving on with archetype or mythological theory. Archetypal or mythological theory explores the use of symbols in literature. It focuses on the three main points: the archetypal characters or the universal characters types. Example, the hero, the mentor, the villain, and the trickster. These characters embody fundamental human traits and experiences. Archetypal images, recurring symbols, example the journey, the tree of life, the circle, and the serpent. These images often evoke deep emotions and tap into collective unconsciousness and archetypal situations or the common narrative pattern. Examples here include the hero's journey, the quest, the battle between good and evil, and the initiation ritual. These situations provide frameworks for storytelling and resonate with audiences across cultures. These elements help convey deeper meanings and connect with readers across cultures and time periods. The reader response. The reader response or the reader is essential to the meaning of a text, for they bring the text to life. The purpose of a reading response is to examining, explaining, and defending your personal reaction to a text. When writing a reader response, write as an educated adult addressing other adults or fellow scholars. In reader response theory, readers are crucial to understanding a text because they bring their own perspectives and experiences to it. Moreover, a reading response involves analyzing and defending your personal reaction to a text, presenting it in a scholarly manner as if you're discussing with other educated adults or scholars. So last is the eco-criticism. Eco-criticism is a way for scholars to explore the ecological crisis by studying how literature and culture intersect with the environment. It started as literary ecology and later became a widely used theory, especially in the early 1990s with the formation of ASLE, or which means the Association for the Study of Literature and Environment, and the launch of ISLE or the Interdisciplinary Studies in Literature and Environment. While it primarily focuses on literature, culture, it incorporates various disciplines like science, ethics, politics, and of course, philosophy. Moreover, this eco-criticism takes an earth-centered approach to literary studies, emphasizing the environment over human perspectives. It's often referred to as literature and the environment or environmental criticism. The movement has evolved through waves, each focusing on different aspects like wilderness, celebration, political dimensions, and of course the global understanding.